What's up, people of the world? My name is Jay, and welcome to this edition of Sleight of Hand 101. Today we're going to be working on the elusive duck change, one of my favorite color changes in all of Magic. So, I know I'm ready. Are you ready? Grab a deck of cards, and let's begin. So for this trick, all I'm going to do is riffle down the side of the pack like this, and all I need you to do is to say stop as I go down. So, right there. Perfect. We'll go ahead and take the card that you selected from the center of the deck, the 6 of clubs. We'll go ahead and leave that right back in the center where we found it, as you can clearly see. And I'll push that in, and just to show you that I'm not holding any breaks, I'll go ahead and shuffle the cards like this, and I'll even give it a nice flourishy cut for you. So, we've lost your card somewhere in the center. Notice that your card is neither on top nor on bottom. I have not controlled it or anything like that. I just want you to remember this 10 though. But watch what happens when I give this 10 a flick. You'll notice that we get your 6 of clubs. Now let's see how that's done. Now before we get into the tutorial for the duck change, I ask that you know the double lift, some sort of false cut, or a riffle shuffle. Now if you don't know how to do a double lift, go ahead and click the video at the top of the screen right here. If you don't know how to do a riffle shuffle or an in the hands riffle shuffle, go ahead and click the video in the middle of the screen right there. And if you'd like to learn some sort of false cut, something maybe like this, go ahead and click the video at the bottom of the screen. Learn those things, come back, and we'll get started. Welcome back. So what we're going to do right off the bat is we're going to get a triple lift. So if you like to get it from the center, I like to get it from the center. If you can't and you need to get it from top, that's fine. But go ahead and get yourself a triple lift. So that's what I'm going to do right here. A triple lift is essentially where you pull 3 cards instead of 2. So a triple instead of a double lift. What you're going to do is you're going to say, remember this card, 9 of diamonds will be your card. Flip it over. Go ahead and put, obviously not their card, in the center of the deck. And I really encourage that you show them that it's in the center by fanning out the cards like this. If you don't know how to do that type of a fan, go ahead and do a regular fan. Just show them that their card is in the center. People like that. Go ahead and push that in. And now you want to do some sort of riffle shuffle, like I said at the beginning, or a false cut, and just show them that you're losing their card. Now this false cut actually makes it so that this top card remains on top, and actually the entire deck stays the same, so that's what's nice about a false cut. Or if you're gonna do a riffle shuffle, make sure that you know their cards right here. Well, actually their card is the second to the top, but you essentially want to make sure that when you shuffle, you want to leave those cards on top like this. Okay, so just give it a little bit of backing, a little bit of buffering. Now you get to the point where you need to do the duck change. What you're going to do is you're going to flip over the top card. You're going to say, I want you to notice that your card is neither the top card nor the bottom card, because obviously their card is right there. And when you show them this card and express that we're going to do something with this card, get yourself a flesh break by pushing over the top card and getting that pinky break or the flesh break with your ring finger or anything like that. Just make sure it's not too obvious and you're okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this card, we're going to put it on here, and we're going to get a back-to-back double lift. That's important. Now to do the actual duck change, you need to take your middle finger. You need to go to the opposite corner of where the letter or the number of the card is, and you need to put your middle finger right there. Now with your thumb, you're going to go to the bottom of the exact same side your middle finger is. So you're kind of in this position where you can give it a bend, but it's not going to bend in half because you're only on one side, so it's a little bit of an awkward looking bend in the cards. That's good, that's what you want. Your pointer finger is going to stay stationary on top. No pressure is applied, but it needs to be there for support. Now, what you're going to do is essentially push with your thumb so that the card starts to dig a little bit into your thumb coming at you. But it shouldn't dig as much as it should with your middle finger. You really want it to make it seem like it's about to pop out of your middle finger because you're pushing so hard with your thumb. That's important because what you're doing, in a sense, is you're pushing it so far and you're using your pointer finger to kind of leverage it out and away from your hand. So you're essentially with your pointer finger pushing on it a little bit so that it extends a little bit farther from your fingers. Makes it almost really hard to grip it. It's almost out of my hands right now, but that's what you want. Okay, so you're pushing with your thumb, you're adding a little downward pressure with your pointer finger, and your middle finger is just grasping for that card, trying to hang on. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna back up the deck a little bit. So if the deck was here, you wanna essentially do like on a checkered board, you'd go one backspace and one to the right, or one backspace and one to the left, depending on if you're holding the cards in your right or left hand. So you wanna go one backspace and to the left, and you wanna take that card there. So it's not too high off the deck. I would say maybe this much space, probably, I don't know how many, like 5 inches or something off the deck. And you're gonna push, 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 and when your middle finger can't take it anymore, the cards will flip. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. It's a little surprising. I know when I first learned it, it was just something that I figured out through the tutorials that I watched, but essentially you're right on the tip of the corner here with your middle finger. Your thumb is not really on the tip, but more like a little bit just under the number down here, okay? Because you want to have a really good grip with your thumb, not that great of a grip with your middle finger. And with your pointer finger, you're pushing, you're adding this kind of a pinch pressure, you've got that bend in the cards, and you're going to push with your middle finger until the cards shoot out. You're also pushing with your thumb, like I said, creating that pressure diagonally like this. And when you push it too hard, you add too much pressure, the cards will spring out and flip. Now getting it to land on the deck and perfectly without somebody seeing, the card fling out like this, so you've got it like this or something like that, just takes a lot of practice. So practice this, get it down, practice it before you perform it, and once you have the muscle memory to just get it down perfectly, this is a great trick for your arsenal, a great color change. So nail this down, learn it. After that, you just show them, hey, here's your card. They don't know where the other king is, and you are completely clean, ready to move on into your next trick or your next flourish. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you learned something. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it so much, guys. And even if you didn't like this video, which I just don't know how that could be, but let's say you didn't like the video, just hit that like button anyways. Like I said, I appreciate it so much, guys, and it really does help me out. You got nothing to lose. It's no skin off your nose. Make sure you guys check out the description box so you can see my Twitter, my Facebook, and my blog pages so we can all stay connected and have a good time. And also, never forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss a video. I'll catch you guys later.